Hello, 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 and good evening, everyone. Welcome to another subscriber lesson about grammar and phonetics. Dear viewers, it's Monday evening in the UK, and our local time is 7:51 p.m. And you can see I'm at my home and conducting this subscriber lesson. The rule of the subscriber lesson is I always share it is only for my subscribers. Non-subscribers can watch it, listen to me, see it, but they are not able to come and make comments unless or until they have become my subscribers. So, as you might be aware, I conduct different kinds of lessons every week. Say grammar, spoken English, IELTS strategies, and basic British IP. And also, as it related to this lesson, we read, we learn vocabs, phrasal verbs, idioms, and we practice speaking, we practice sounds. And as you see, it's like an ongoing lesson. I've got a few students, obviously, which is why I'm at this moment on this lesson. So, dear viewers, once again, welcome to my live stream. Let me see when my subscribers are free to join, because it is daytime in the USA, Canada, and South American countries. It's evening in the UK. It is early morning in Australia, New Zealand, uh, Japan, Malaysia, Indonesia, and those zones. All right. So let's move on. We are today going to discuss present tense, basically present simple and present progressive. We can have a test as well. Okay, dear viewers, just carry on watching, and possibly if I'm free after finishing this subscriber lesson, I'll be conducting a free public lesson. So if you're free, you're more than welcome to join me. You're more than welcome to attend my lesson. So just bear me a moment, please. Okay, I'm back once in, dear viewers. So let's wait a little bit. My lesson would start sharp at 8 o'clock, but I've started a little bit earlier. From this Hallo, they gave us the opportunity to start the lesson 10 minutes earlier so that we can warm up the lesson and get ready to jump on the main discussion. Okay. By the way, I'll be back in a moment, dear viewers. Okay, Davis, I'm back, and let's start with the BBC podcast as usual. So that is really amazing thing for us. Though we don't have much time, but let's listen to a little bit. Okay.
Six-minute English from the BBC. Hello, this is 6-Minute English from BBC Learning English. I'm Neil.
And I'm Sam.
For centuries, the relationship between humans and bats has been complex. In some cultures, bats are depicted as vampires, associated with Halloween, witches, and dark, scary places. In others, they're considered messengers of the gods.
Bats play an important part in stories and myths from around the world. And a large illuminated bat signal shining in the night sky can mean only one thing: a call for help to the superhero Batman.
So, do we love or hate these furry flying animals? And with some newspaper headlines identifying bats as the possible source of COVID-19, should we think of them as friend or enemy?
We'll be answering all these questions soon, but first, Neil, time for another interesting bat fact. Did you know that bats account for 1 in 5 of all mammal species? There's a huge variety of them, from tiny fruit-eating bats that fit into the palm of your hand to giant carnivores or meat eaters.
That's right. In fact, it's the variety of bat types that might explain our complex feelings towards them. So, Sam, my quiz question is this. Roughly how many different species of bat are there worldwide? Is it A, 1,500, B, 2,500, or C, 3,500?
I'll say B, 2,500.
Okay, Sam, we'll come back to that later in the program. Maybe not everyone likes them, but bats do have some friends. Farmers love them for pollinating their plants.
And medical scientists study them, hoping to discover the secrets of their anti-aging and long life.
Dr. Winifred Frick is the chief scientist at Bat Conservation International, a group of environmentalists working to protect bats.
Here she is, telling BBC World Service programme The Documentary about another useful service provided by bats in the United States.
Most bats are insectivorous, and they're really important consumers of different kinds of insect pests. And here in the United States, it's been estimated that bats provide billions of dollars every year to the U.S. agricultural industry through their voracious consumption of agricultural pest insects.
Most bats eat only insects. They're insectivores.
And that's good news for farmers because they eat many pests. Insects, small animals that are harmful or damage crops.
Even better, bats' appetite for these annoying insects is voracious, very strong and eager.
So far, so good in the friendship between humans and bats.
Hello, Monica.
But then along came the coronavirus pandemic, and with it, newspaper reports that bats might be to blame.
Before we get into this, we need to explain some terms.
Welcome, Monica.
Hello, dear. Good afternoon, good night, or good evening for you.
Good evening and good afternoon for you. How are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic, teacher. Thank you for asking.
So
My time for practice English.
yeah, I can see that you have subscribed to quite a few teachers. I'm sure you're learning a lot of things from them.
Yes, teacher, of course. Yes, I must try to practice English because I have I need finish my practicing maybe in February, and I need improve very fast because after that I start and other studies, other kind of studies according to my profession, and maybe I don't have more time for join because I will working and study and many things, teacher. A
That's
lot of
good.
plans for next year.
That's really great. Wonderful. I believe that because of your strong desire and good plans, you have to. Uh, I mean, you are already approaching slowly to your destination, which is really amazing.
Yes, teacher, yes, of course. And I want to try to understand other accent too, because sometimes it's complicated to me understand. For example, native speakers. I need to improve my listening.
So, in order to improve your listening, what do you do? What steps have you taken up to now?
Okay, first of all, I was joined with other teachers with different accents,
Mm-hmm.
maybe from United States. And this is a class, but in my home, I try to watch movies in English. And like, for example, Harry Potter. Do you know Harry Potter, teacher?
Yes, I know Harry Potter, definitely.
Yeah, really, teacher? When you do, when you for know Harry Potter
The
by
writer,
film?
no, the writer is a British writer, J.K. Rowling. So,
Uh-huh.
this writer wrote the books quite a long time ago. And as you might be aware, there are 7 Harry Potters, but eight, 7 or 8, I'm not sure. But I watched only maybe a couple of episodes because uh, these theme of the movie is like sci-fi, mostly targeted for the children.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's for children, but for adults too. I love this movie because
Okay.
their their English is clear when you listen, and I can um, maybe find new words
Can you
or
please?
usual words in that
Okay.
film.
Okay. Can you please tell me any dialogue of the movie?
In Spanish, teacher, or in English, because I just angry I was starting. Um, I don't remember in that moment.
So the Harry Potter is a totally British movie, and the accent is a standard British accent, posh accent. The way they talk like Harry Potter. Do you know Wingardium Leviosa,
Ah, yes. Leviosa. Yes, yes.
the
I
magic chant?
remember that. Mm-hmm. Imagine.
Uh,
Yes,
by the
teacher.
I have been to this King's Cross, station. There is a Harry Potter shop, and I made a live stream last year. So this app got also planning to go there and make a live stream for our viewers to watch it.
Oh, really, teacher.
Mhm.
Fantastic.
Okay, I realized that you attended previously teacher Stephanie, and you learned a phrase,
Yes.
couch potato. What does it mean, couch potato?
No, couch potato is means is related to the person who wants to watch movie for long hours. Maybe it's associate that term come from when the people want to eat potato when they was watching movie, and after that they create that phrase, couch potato,
Couch. This is couch potato.
couch,
Yeah.
potato.
Do you know that who created this word?
Yes, I know. No, no, I don't know who created that word, but I know why.
Hmm?
The reason was because many people watching when they want watching movie, they always ask eating potatoes, crushed potatoes or crushed potatoes, and that is the reason why they create that word.
Okay, that's right. So, do you know William Shakespeare?
Yes, I know William Shakespeare.
Okay, William Shakespeare is one of the famous international English writer, poet, and
Uh-huh.
when he started writing his own different kinds of writings, he created many words which are called Shakespearean words, and couch potato is one of them. Couch, not the potato, couch. Okay,
Couch potato.
couch, not the potato,
Yes.
only the couch. It came
Only
later,
couch.
couch potato, and he created
Uh-huh.
other amazing dialogues like "to be or not to be." That's the question.
Yes. To be
Okay,
or not to be. Yes.
do you know this?
Uh-huh.
Knock knock. Who is there? This is one of his another writing. You know this knock knock game. Knock knock. Who is there? It's me. It's me. Who? Do you know this game?
No, no, teacher. Honestly, no. Or maybe I don't remember. Or maybe I know, but maybe I don't know.
Okay. No, it is. So thanks for joining. So give me an example of couch potato.
An example.
Mm.
Couch potato. Okay. My brother, my brother is a big couch potato.
My brother is a
It's
big
okay.
couch potato. Yeah, but sometimes instead of giving only one word, say some other related words. My brother is a couch potato. He stays all day at home doing nothing.
Okay. It's more. Okay. Other example then. Uh, I am
Mm.
I am a couch potato,
Are
but
you?
only at weekends. But only at weekends.
You are a couch potato only at the weekends. Okay. So, is there any couch tomato? Couch potato, couch tomato?
A couch tomato. I don't know. It doesn't mean.
And I'm just asking you, do you think that there is any word like this couch tomato, couch potato?
No, I don't know, teacher. Maybe it's not the same because tomato is related to vegetable. Maybe it's other is the opposite to couch potato.
Okay, just I've just made it up. Don't worry. Okay, so welcome, Monica. Did you have a chance to see any of these words or the pattern we practiced yesterday? Do you remember?
Yes, I remember, teacher.
Prefer, would prefer,
Prefer.
I would prefer,
Prefer.
rather than. Mhm.
Yes, I remember.
Great. So that is only a pattern, but I think that because it's a grammar lesson, I was
Uh-huh.
going to ask you which part of grammar do you think we should start again? Is it the tense? You think maybe
Yes, that means.
present tense? Let's start with present tense. If you remember, the concept of tense is related with the time.
Uh-huh.
So
Yes,
in
teacher.
our real life, there are three types of time: the time at the moment, which we called
Uh-huh.
present tense; the time that
Mm-hmm.
hasn't come yet, coming later, we call it future tense. The time that has
Mm-hmm.
gone already, that is past tense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the
Yes.
concept of present tense, past tense, and future tense is a really amazing part of English grammar. Tense. If
Mm-hmm.
you understand tense, honestly speaking, and then you will, I should say, know the 50% of English grammar. Because tense has all other grammars like there is singular number, there is plural number, there is person, first person, second person, third person, and then there is syllable as well. You know, and there is also different kinds of patterns. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
so let's focus on today present tense. So present tense is the tense that explains something happened at the present time, so
Mm-hmm.
something we do again and again. Let me share the screen. Hang on a second, what is that?
Okay, teacher.
Okay, we'll describe present simple for the future a bit later. So present tense always deals with the present actions. like, sorry, like I'm not a couch potato. It's a present tense, okay? I don't watch TV. We lost you, Monica. Sorry, I did not realize that your connection got
Okay.
disconnected. So present tense once again, Monica. It deals with the action in the present. And let me share. I've shared the wrong page. Okay. Though it is an intermediate level explanation, but it is also applicable for the beginners level. So the present tense talk about always present and sometimes about the future as well. That is the amazing part. Even we can use present tense for meaning future. So what are the present actions? Like you do something again and again as a repetitive. Like you go to school every day. Okay, I watch TV. I eat food. I join Monica. I like her explanation. But I'm not a couch potato. I don't watch TV. Look, this is something we do regular basis. We call them present tense. Okay. And one common mistake very often our learners make, like I join teacher Rahat's lesson every week. If you find this word every in any sentence, always remember that it must be a present tense. Okay. So you can say I visit Paris every summer, or they go to New York every winter, or you can say my friends and I go to England during the Christmas holiday. Okay, so these are called present tense. And remember, every tense is also related to verb, and every verb has three pattern, like present tense, past tense, and past participle. Okay, and again, in the verb sections, mostly we always discuss regular verb and irregular verb. Do you know what are regular verbs, Monica?
Yes, teacher. I know what is regular verbs.
Can you please
The
give me an
regular,
example?
yes, for example, regular verbs is, for example, like is in present, and if you talk about the past is liked with ed or letter d, it depends of the word, and past participle is like to.
Very
That is
good.
regular.
Very good. Well done. See, you have learned well. I'm sure you'll be better very soon. And can you please give us an example of irregular verb?
Yes, of course. Irregular verb, for example, feel, unfelt, unfelt.
Great. Bravo. All right. So, in present indefinite, okay, let us give me, can you see some examples are there? Like London is the capital of England. Okay, he works at McDonald's. And he is working at McDonald's. He has worked there for 3 months now. He has been worked there for 3 months now. So all these are examples of present tense. Can you please give me an example of all these patterns, 3 or 4 patterns?
Yes, teacher. Please, could you put a little right your screen because I can see the first letters. Okay.
Is it better now?
Perfect. It's perfect. Yes. Okay. One example. Lima is the capital from Peru. She works in a hospital. She's swimming in the beach. I have work since January in a company.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Go on.
I have been studying. I have been studying English since February.
Very good. Oh, well done. So let's stop it and share the page that I have created. Present, future. Okay. In present simple, or present indefinite. This is also called present simple or present indefinite. We can sometimes explain to the future events, future action. Okay. So which future actions we can describe in the present simple, and also the present continuous or progressive, and both of these tenses. So let us discuss the present simple. When any action in the future is scheduled, or while it is on a timetable, or written someone's diary. You mean like an appointment, say? Okay? Only in that
Okay.
case we can use present simple in the future. Like you can say, oh, I have a class with teacher Rahat every Monday evening. Or I join every Monday noon with teacher Stephanie. Or I join teacher Nazrul every weekend for IELTS. Or I join teacher, say, Marnie for learning my pronunciation every Tuesday. Remember, when it's a regular basis, but still meaning future, we use present indefinite or present simple. Can you please read the screen? I think it will be clear, then we can go a bit further down.
We use the present simple for the future in order to indicate that a future event is scheduled. Something is scheduled when it is on a timetable written in someone's diary. Thing that will happen at a particular moment in the future because that when they always happen.
Okay, did you get the meaning of these two paragraphs?
Yes, teacher, but I am a little confused because in this paragraph say we use the present simple for the future in order to indicate a future event in the schedule, and that means that I use a present simple for talk about the future.
That's right.
Without use will, for example.
That's right.
Just
Yeah.
only present simple.
Yeah, we're going to give you examples so that we can understand. Okay. And next paragraph, things that will happen at a particular moment, which means in a specific moment or specific time in the future, because that is when they always happen. Like you can say, what is the famous TV program in Peru? Tell me any programs name that they shows or display every day or maybe every weekdays or every week.
Okay. Yes. The program is maybe Dancing with Gisela.
Okay, say Dancing with Sela. You can say the Peruvian television, shows Dancing with Sela every Tuesday night. I'm just making it up. You see, shows. This word shows is a present future meaning. So how many Tuesdays are coming in the next year or this year? There are 52 Tuesdays, right? This year. Every year there are 52 Tuesdays, right? Because 52 weeks is, in a year there are 52 weeks. So there are 52 Tuesdays. Did you get the point now?
Yes.
Okay, now a little bit more. The simple present is used to make statements about events at a time later than now, when the statements are based on present facts, and when these facts are something fixed, like again, timetable, schedule, calendar. Remember, schedule is American pronunciation, and schedule is both the Australian and the British pronunciation. Okay.
Okay.
Schedule. We say schedule, but Americans say schedule.
Schedule.
Schedule. Yeah.
Schedule.
Okay. So look at this example. The plane arrives at 1800 hours tomorrow.
Mhm.
Do you know what does 1800 hours means?
1800
Yeah, what does it mean?
is
This
6 p.m. 6 a.m.
PM or AM?
Uh,
Hmm?
p.m.
PM, yes,
p.m.
not AM. Remember, in 24-hour clocks, when it is 12 o'clock midnight, we say 0 hours or 0 hours. And after that, 100 hours, 200 hours, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And when it will be 1 p.m., we add 12 plus 1, that is 1300 hours. When it is 2, 12 plus 2, and go on. So 1800 hours, we say, but it is 6 p.m. But you have to say 1800 hours. Yeah? Don't say 6 p.m. in this case. Look, the plane arrives tomorrow 6 p.m. Tomorrow is the future, right?
Yes.
So we are describing now.
Yes.
So this is the one of the examples of present simple how we can use for the future event.
Mhm. Okay.
Read the next sentence and maybe you can give more examples. Okay, first read it, Monica.
Okay. Okay. She has a yoga class tomorrow morning.
Yes, I can say Monica has the English lesson class with teacher Stephanie next week. Look, next week is future. Tomorrow morning is future, right? But
Yes.
still we're using present tense.
Okay.
Say you want to have some dinner or you want to see the timetable and you find that, oh, the restaurant opens tonight at 1930 hours.
Uh-huh.
So it's also future. That is going to happen later.
Mm-hmm. Okay, teacher. I get it.
Okay, and next example is next Thursday at 1400 hours, there is an English exam. So Monica, get ready.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the plane leaves in 10 minutes. So
Mm-hmm.
just picture these sentences and their structure and make more sentences. All right.
Okay. Okay. I am work tomorrow. Tomorrow at 9 o'clock.
Okay, let me write it whatever you said. Don't say I am work.
I work.
Okay. If you say I work tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
at 9 o'clock.
Mm-hmm. I am.
No, we don't say I am work. We say I work
Okay.
or I'm working.
Okay.
But literally, this is incorrect, Monica.
Oh, really, teacher?
Okay. You can say like this, I work tomorrow. You can say like this, I start my work tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Okay. Or you can use present continuous or progressive like I am working tomorrow at 9 o'clock. This is correct as well.
Mm. Okay, teacher.
Did you get the point?
Mm-hmm.
Look at these two examples. I start my work tomorrow at 9 o'clock. Like I can say, hey, Monica, what time do you go to your office? I go to office. I go to my office rather than I start my work or I'm going to my office. I start my office tomorrow at 9 or I'm going to my office tomorrow at 9. Look, 9 is a scheduled or planned. When there is a planned or scheduled something in the future, we must use either present indefinite or present continuous rather than future simple. Okay.
Okay, teacher.
Great. Look at the other examples. She has a yoga class. Can you please give us an example with the similar pattern?
Yes. Uh, he has a football match tomorrow afternoon.
She has a football match.
Mhm.
Or
He
he has. You mean that he's a player?
Yes, he's a player.
Or is it Maradona?
Like Messi.
Messi? Like Messi?
Mm, yes, teacher.
Okay, so Messi has a match tomorrow at 3 p.m. Yes, that is perfectly correct. See, we are using present tense in the meaning of future. Bravo, high five for you.
Thank you,
Next
teacher.
one, the restaurant.
The restaurant open 9:30, 19:39. Okay, the cinema open at 5 o'clock.
Very good. Rather than opens, use stars. So cinema stars or cinema hall opens.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
very good. The next one,
Next one, okay. Next Wednesday at 4 p.m. and on 1600 I have my class with teacher Rahat.
okay, so next week, 1600 hours Apple class. Yes, bravo. Next sentence, look at the next sentence. The plane,
The plane leaves in 10 minutes. Okay. Next example. The bus leaves in 30 minutes.
the pool,
Bus, car.
car, okay. Or you can say the train.
No, the train. Okay. The train leaves in 10 minutes.
Very good. So we have understood now when we can use the present tense in the meaning of future. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Again, while the English language has past and present tense, it doesn't have future tense, but it has future tense. This is a whole explanation. Okay, I'm going more. Like, hurry up! I don't want to miss any of the game. It starts at 11 o'clock. Any of the games it should be. The meeting is at the boardroom. It begins at 10 o'clock. He'll be there soon. His plane arrives at 6:45. Look, all these are scheduled. Okay, or there is a timetable. Okay, so these are the examples we have already practiced. So if I say that, will it be correct? Like every weekend, I'll go to Central London to make a live stream. Okay, remember that this is the signal word. Every weekend, every day, every month, every winter, every whatever every is there. If you find then the every is there, except everybody, then we can easily understand this is a present infinitive, present simple tense. Okay, now present progressive or continuous tense. Do you know what is a present continuous or progressive tense?
Yes, teacher, I know. Do you use present progressive when do you talk about a continuous action, and do you need to add a and g in the verb?
Right. Give me an example.
I am attending my English class with teacher Rahat.
Very good. Thank you for attending. Have you had your lunch?
Yes, teacher.
Have you had your lunch?
Yes, I have had my lunch.
Very good.
1 hour, 2 hours, 1 hour before.
Okay, now here is the biggest point, Monica. If you say 1 hour before, 1 hour is a past tense. So you can say, I had my lunch simply. I had my lunch 1 hour ago.
Okay, I had my lunch 1 hour.
I had.
I had.
If you mention time, then make it a simple past. I had my lunch 1 hour ago. Some people say like, I had my lunch. This is also correct. But generally remember that when you're describing something, and use all a simple past or past indefinite rather than past perfect. Yes, I had my lunch at 2 o'clock, or I had my lunch 1 hour ago. I had an amazing breakfast this morning, but I didn't have any lunch yet. If you want to make it a negative sentence.
Okay, if I say I have had my lunch.
That's fine. You don't use any time then. If you use mention a time, then you have to be careful what are you going to use. I have had my lunch is a present perfect tense, okay? It means that you have had your lunch only maybe recently, 5 minutes ago, not that much long time ago. If it is 1 hour, 2 hour mentioned or morning, then remember that it is simple past or past indefinite.
Okay, teacher. Hi, Sardar.
Hello, Sardar. I think he may have the older version. People who can comment means that they've got the older version of hello. Welcome, Sardar. Okay. So look at the present continuous and present. So progressive and continuous, something is happening. So like general example, like I'm talking to you, Monica is practicing English, they are watching TV, my friend is going home, it is raining outside, this mewing, or the dog is barking. Okay, so as you say with verb ing, but we use am, is, are depending on the subject. Okay, we use always am after I, but there is one situation we use is even after I. Do you know that? I ask this quiz almost every class. You've got a call. Skype.
It's Teams, teacher. It's not Skype. It's Teams. Microsoft Teams.
Bing.
Microsoft Teams.
Microsoft Teams. Okay. Very good.
Yes.
Okay, so these are the examples. Now, in English, look, we often use the present progressive or continuous be plus verb plus ing to talk about future events which have already been planned. Time words in the sentence such as next week, next year, tomorrow, okay, etc. The signal words to make it clear the action is not happening at this moment but going to happen in the future. So be careful. There are some situations we don't use it. First, let us explain in which situation we use. Like I'm playing golf with some friends on Saturday. I'm joining teacher Marnie's lesson next week. Or I'm attending a phonetics lesson with teacher Brown, the British teacher. Or I'm watching new James Bond movies next week. Okay, I'm going to read the new novel of Harry Potter. Okay, or they're going to watch some amazing theaters next week. These are future event, but we use present indefinite or another way or another word, present progressive. Like here is an Yeah, go on.
Mhm. Uh, I'm sorry, I can't hear you before when you said I can use present continuous for talking about the future. Really?
We can use present continuous to talk about future. That is I'm explaining. But there are some verbs which we can't use it. We are going to explain it later.
Okay.
So there is an example on the screen. See, I'm playing golf with some friends on Saturday. So make a sentence with this pattern, Monica.
Yes. Okay. I am watching a movie with my family on Wednesday.
Very good. Another example, please. High five for you.
Another. Okay, thank you, teacher. Other example. I am I am working with my coworkers every day. No. I am working with my coworkers on Tuesday.
That's right. If we say every day, which sign it should be, Monica?
I should it's just only use present.
That's right. Present indefinite or
Present
present
simple.
simple. If you use every day, we don't use present
Mhm,
continuous for every day. I work every day
mhm.
with my colleague. Sardab, I have a question. How did you manage to come here? Have you upgraded your Hello, app? Because non-subscriber generally are not able to come here. Okay, now there are some words. You can see we never should use as a present continuous. Like I'm needing a ride to work tomorrow. Can you see that? It says incorrect.
Yes, teacher.
What would be the correct form?
Sorry, teacher.
What would be the correct form? Monica, he is not a subscriber. That's why he can't join, unfortunately.
Okay, teacher. Okay.
Possibly he has an older version of
Maybe.
Hello. The people who have not upgraded, they can still come and make comments.
Teacher, really?
Okay, so look at this sentence. I'm needing a ride to work tomorrow. It is incorrect because there are some verbs after that we shouldn't use any, present continuous, and also stative verbs. Okay, I'm going to explain in a moment.
Okay.
So with the stative verbs, we do not use any ing, and some other verbs. This one is one of them. Like I am needing a ride. So what would be the correct form, Monica? That's my question.
The correct form is I am needing a right to work uh, on Thursday, for example.
No, this is incorrect. We
Means
don't use
another day.
ing with need, Monica.
No, teacher, needing
If there is a
is
verb
an
need, we do not use ing in this situation.
it's an
No, we
it's an
can't.
exception.
No, we can't. Simply you have to use the present indefinite form for future meaning. Like I need a ride to work tomorrow. Okay, like you can say like I want you to help me tomorrow. This is another future meaning, but present tense.
Okay.
Remember that after need we do not use ing, and there are some other verbs. A group. I'm going to show the list. The chart below shows more words that are not used in the progressive form. Like, for example, like I'm liking you. We never say that. I like you. I'm
Okay.
preferring. No, I prefer. I'm appearing at the exam. No, I appear at the exam. It's seeming. It is seeming. No, it seems. I'm wanting to go there. Incorrect. Okay. I'm looking at you. Phrasal verb. That's correct. I'm loving you. No, I love you. I'm hating you. Incorrect. I hate you. I'm appreciating your concern. No, I appreciate. I'm disliking these things. No, I dislike simply. So verbs that describe feelings or attitude, okay, we do not use ing, and also the verb that explains our human states like see, look, feel, touch, we do not use ing. So look at this group of words where we do not use ing, Monica, and make one sentence.
Okay, one sentence. Uh, I prefer watching horror movies on Sunday.
Okay. Next one, appear.
Next one. Okay. Okay. Next. I like playing guitar.
Do you know how to play guitar?
I like, but I don't know how.
Okay. Have you watched the movie called Madagascar? The animation movie.
Madagascar. Yes, I see that movie. It was an amazing animation movie. I love
Okay. Monica, once again, remember, if you describe something from the past, you must use the past form of the verb. Not I see the movie, rather than I saw the movie.
it. I saw the movie.
Great. One more time. I saw the movie.
I saw the movie. Okay, I saw the movie.
Right. And there is a famous song. I like to move it, move it. I like to. King Julian is going to dance, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the famous
Yes,
song,
I
eh?
remember.
King Julian, eh?
Yes, it's really famous. Extremely famous.
That's right. Okay, now look at these verbs that describe feelings or attitudes. We do not use ing, like prefer, appear, seem, want, look, love, hate, appreciate, dislike, need. We use simply present indefinite tense in this case. And also verbs showing ownership like belong, possess, own, have. Okay, but if somebody says, I'm having dinner, what does it mean? Monica?
Having dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they are in that moment they are eating the dinner. It happened in that moment.
That's right. Great. So we don't say owning, belonging, possessing. Simply possess, belong, own, have. And verb associated with these senses, like stative verbs, as I said, smell, see, hear, taste. Okay. In many movies, you'll find this word. They say, "Oh, I smell mystery." They don't say, "I'm smelling mystery." I'm seeing a bird. Wrong. I see a bird. I'm hearing something. No, I hear only. I'm tasting this food. Incorrect. I taste the food. Now make one sentence using all these verbs, Monica.
Okay, teacher.
Yes, sir. That Monica's English is good. She's really doing great. I'm happy for her. That's another high
Thank
five.
you.
But she needs to practice a little bit more about her some of the sounds. I said to you, I pointed you out, right? But you don't practice, it looks like to me. You know, you only practice with the teachers here on the lessons or classes. But anyways,
Yeah.
something is better than not practicing anything. All right.
Oh yeah, teacher.
Okay. Now verbs associated with the senses, we call these stative verbs. Okay. We do not use ing. So give me one
exactly.
example, please, all with all of those verbs.
Okay. I see you. I see you tomorrow.
Great. I see you tomorrow.
Mhm.
Rather than if somebody says, I will see you tomorrow. Remember that, Monica, if it is tomorrow, you have to use present progress. I'm going to see you tomorrow, not I see you tomorrow.
Okay. Yes, you are right.
I'm going to see you tomorrow. That's correct.
I am going to see you tomorrow.
Very good. Then
Mhm.
smell, make a sentence with smell.
Okay, smell. I smell my food. I smell my food.
Don't smell your food. Yeah? You can say, I smell the food, not food. Food, the food we eat. Yeah.
Yes, food, of course.
Remember, D and T sound is very important. Hey, food instead of food, people say, oh, blimey, what is she doing? She,
Teacher.
all right. Next one, taste.
Okay. Taste. Okay. Taste. 1 second, teacher, please. Taste. Okay.
Monica,
Yes, I'm here, teacher.
don't spend too much time. Only you have got 11 minutes, 15 seconds.
Okay, teacher. Okay. I taste. I taste. Uh, I taste. I taste. Taste.
I taste, not
Uh,
taste. I taste.
taste.
Longer
I
sound.
taste.
Taste and taste. Remember, there's a difference.
I taste. I taste everything that I want.
Okay. Make it more interesting. I
Taste.
taste the food that I cook.
Yes. Yes. That
Remember,
is
taste and taste. Test of English
taste.
as a foreign language. Taste. A bit longer sound. Taste. Very
Okay,
good.
taste.
Now, there are other verbs after which we do not use ing, like mental activity verbs. Forgetting, though it is used sometimes in spoken English. Say, are you forgetting something? But we do not use I'm remembering, I am understanding, I'm knowing you, I'm believing you, I'm meaning you, I'm recognizing you, I'm thinking about you. But we use in spoken English sometimes these two words. I'm forgetting or I'm thinking, but grammatically in written English we shouldn't use it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we use simply present indefinite.
Infinite.
So would you like to make one sentences with all these verbs?
Yes. I forget. I forget. I forget. I forget my promise.
Don't forget your promise,
Just as
please.
an example, teacher.
Okay. Remember, forget. The reason is that this O is a schwa sound. If you remember, in forget, why we say forget rather than forget?
Forget.
No, forget is incorrect. Forget. Quickly.
Forget.
Forget. Okay.
Forget.
Okay. In American English, forget.
Forget.
All right. So remember, if you remember that O is a schwa sound. Schwa sounds are those sounds in English which shouldn't be pronounced at all, or which are lazy sounds. We do not pronounce them. That's why very often you'll see when people are talking, they don't say forget, they say forget.
Mhm.
In British accent,
Forget.
or British English, we
Mhm.
do not pronounce the R of the for, but in Americans we'll pronounce R, definitely. That's why our basic difference is the letter R. Forget,
Mhm.
but forget.
Forget.
Forget, okay? Similarly, Harry
Forget.
Potter.
Harry Potter.
Yeah,
Forget.
Harry Potter. R should be there in
Harry
American
Potter.
accent. Water,
Mhm.
water. Yeah, look at the
Water,
difference
water.
now. Oh, thank you
Water,
very much,
water.
Monica, for your donation. So I remember. So just give one example with one word. We'll have to move a little bit more.
Mhm. Okay, teacher. Mm. I remember my memories about my childhood.
I remember the memories about my childhood. Yes, wonderful sentence. Bravo.
Thank you, teacher.
Now, can you make a sentence like, do you know him? Like a question. We are making simple sentence. We can make a negative sentence or maybe interrogative sentence. Like, do you believe in ghost?
Okay. For example, I didn't understand your your advice.
That's right. That's in past tense. I didn't. So if you want to make it present tense, what we have to use?
I understand your advice.
No, present tense negative. I don't.
Okay.
I
I
don't.
don't.
I didn't
Yes,
is
I
past
don't
tense.
understand. I don't understand your advice.
I don't understand your advice. Very good. High five.
I don't understand.
Like, do you believe in ghost?
Do you believe? Yes. No, never. I don't believe in ghosts.
Very good. I don't believe in ghosts. See, this is a good answer. Okay. Do you recognize a difficult sentence or question?
Sometimes I recognize difficult sentence, and other time in other situations, no, I never recognize.
Okay. Are you thinking a lot nowadays?
I am thinking a lot. Yes, every day I'm thinking a lot.
You see, grammatically, we do not use ing after thinking, but I've seen people use it, you know. I'm thinking a lot. Okay.
I think a lot.
Remember that, Monica, in the spoken English, we do not always follow the grammatical rules 100% correctly. But when it's the matter of writing or written English, that time we have to focus on grammar. That is another important matter we have to understand.
Yes, teacher, I understand. I
Very
need to
good.
practice the grammar. Grammar is really important.
Look at these examples. I've been meaning to write her. I'm sorry, Miss Jones is seeing a client at the moment. Would you mind waiting? Oh, you'll be hearing from your attorney. We use in some cases, you know. Some of the words we use present progressive or the present continuous form.
I have been meaning to write here.
Okay, yeah, read it.
I have been meaning to write her. The speaker was intending to write to her.
Very good. Next sentence.
I'm sorry, Miss Jones. I seen a client at the moment. Would you mind waiting? Miss Jones is with a client. You will be hearing from my attorney.
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 Attorney is a kind of lawyer, okay?
My attorney. My attorney will be contacting you. Will or be going to?
Will or be going to is coming the next structure. We have got 4 minutes. Yeah, we can discuss it. When English speakers predict that they think something will happen or become true in the future, that they can use either will or be going to. Look at this example sentences below. We would better cancel the picnic. The weather person says we'll have heavy rain on the weekend. Or you can say we'd better cancel this picnic. The weather person says we're going to have a heavy rain on the weekend. Both are possible and both are correct. Okay, in both cases, the speakers are making predictions about the weather on the weekend. There is no difference in meaning between the first example and the second. So what they're saying, you can use will or you can use am, is, are going to. Like I will see you tomorrow, or you can say I'm going to see you tomorrow. Both are correct.
Okay, okay. I'm going to see tomorrow, or I will see tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Very often you say, oh, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Right?
Right, teacher, you're right.
Okay, we're almost at the end. So there is simple test. We can do it the test later because we don't have much time. All right. So Monica, what have you learned today? Tell me.
What happened? Okay, today I was I improved my grammar about tense, present tense, using continuous tense, how I can use the present in order to talk about the future, and I can understand how I can use present continuous
Mhm.
and other exceptions verbs that you don't need use a and g. For example, like, prefer, appear, send, and want, and other kinds of words. And in resume, I, I understand how I can use properly the grammar.
Very good. Thank you very much. That's really a good summary. But remember that whatever we have learned today, we need to practice for any language. It's not only the English language. When you acquire or when you learn a language, it all depends on a practice if you would like to become an expert. Okay. Your
Mhm.
favorite player is Messi, right? Do you know how many hours Messi practices football?
Maybe more or hours than they go to sleep. Maybe all the day, from early morning to really late. Because I read about the Messi, and I know that he was not her body not help him when he was a child, and he needed to practice and a lot more than the other people. And after that, he was selected choice no select for play in a small group in a small team in his country her,
Mm-hmm.
his country, yes. And after that, they need to practice more than the other people because they was not tall. And in football player usually are really tall because they need run away and have a good health and good body too. That is the reason why Messi practice more than the other person, and nowadays is the fierce footballer in the world.
That's great. Thank you very much. You have got 7 seconds. So I'll see you next week. You take care and
Bye,
practice more.
teacher.
Bye.
Thank you so much, teacher.
I'm 23.
23, mashallah, but uh, you look more, older. Sorry if don't mind, but I mean, I can just
Oh
have
my
a
God, you
glimpse on
mean
your
to
pic.
say that I
Uh,
Here,
uh-huh.
because you are
Yes.
strangers, you can't harm me. If even you want, you can't harm me. So I don't have any problem, you know. But for
Okay.
example,
Because
if in real life,
because
There are a lot of people. Why did you take it personally? Sipan. Is this the same person like who takes 4 times shower in a day? Is this you?
Is very important. So only one month I was just listening the people that how to speak, how to answer. So after 1 month, then I joined live up, and different people I just live and follow them, and then I just start talking with him. So at that time I have